What's going on, family? Welcome back to another video. So you guys read the title. We're going over Holy Relic choice for each individual demonic beast battle. Now, Holy Relics are not all of them are made the same. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not all of them are made the same. There are a lot of Holy Relics that are pretty bad, like all around. They have no usage. But then there's Holy Relics where for some reason Netmarble decides to sprinkle a little bit more love to this Holy Relic, and then they just end up becoming very, very strong, very, very useful. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just get started on what I think would be the best selections for each of the demonic beast battles. All right, so starting off with the bird, we have LR Escanor, Truth Seeker Merlin, Magelda, Zanari, and then LR Gother. So these would be my 5 top choices if you were to decide what Holy Relic should I get for free. Now, the bird, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you were looking for a top option, I think I'd have to honestly probably go with Escanor. Escanor, if we take a look over here, Escanor, he's just that good. Like, honestly, I'm not even glazing. He's just that good. Escanor is strong, powerful. You want him to do damage, so his Holy Relic will help him with that. Granted, he's not a defensive unit, so 50% of his defense or whatever. It's not too bad. It'd be like what, around 6,000, almost 7,000. I'm terrible at math, so me trying to do this is not good. But it'd be like around there. So you're adding that to his attack, which is really good. So yeah, I think Escanor probably would be the best, the best one to pick, just because of how strong he is. Merlin's isn't bad. Merlin's is definitely here. Why don't we just go ahead and actually do this? We'll actually go to, oh shit, I picked PvP. I misclicked. No, we don't want PvP. We don't want PvP. We want demonic beast battle. All right, let's go ahead and let's just take a look. So if we take a look at the bird, we can actually see what Merlin is doing for us here. And then Merlin's isn't bad. It's definitely not bad. It's good because it increases unknown race damage dealt. However, the problem with that is it's not what you would call it. It's not basic stats. It's not really doing much. It is helping a little bit, but it's not doing too much, right? So Merlin, I definitely wouldn't have her too high up there. Actually, I'll put her in, if we're gonna try and put them in order. Merlin probably, yeah, I guess Merlin would be at the back. All right, so Magelda, she's always going to be good because Magelda has a Holy Relic, which helps you and the bird. So hers is always going to be very good because it's legitimately meant for the bird demonic beast battle. So you actually do want hers, just so that way it's a little bit easier to complete. You potentially auto it if you're new, returning player. So you do want Magelda's. I think hers would be second. If I had to pick between these two, which one would be third and fourth? Honestly, I probably would pick Zanari. I think I would, just because of Belmoth. Like, legit, just because of Belmoth. It seems stupid and funny to say, but it is kind of like, yeah, she's gonna be really helpful there if if you're just starting out. Like, if you need a Holy Relic for Belmoth, she's gonna be really helpful. Let me make sure my music is on. It's not on. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll leave it off. I'll just add music in afterwards. But yeah, her Holy Relic, super strong, super powerful. Not super powerful, but really good for the Belmoth demonic beast. So actually, yeah, I think I would probably keep her like that. And then Gother's just, it's honestly just an add-on. It doesn't like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just an add-on. Like, it's just an add-on. It's good, but is it really gonna change the course of battle for you? Probably not. So yeah, actually I'll probably leave something like this for the bird. So yeah, LR Escanor I would do first, Magelda second, Zanari third, Gother fourth, and then Merlin fifth. Again, this is all just me. This isn't like something you have to follow. If you care about PvP more, you're gonna prioritize more PvP relics, which I completely understand. But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and let's do the deer. So this is the lineup I have for the deer. Honestly, the deer relics kind of suck ass. I don't know what's going on with the deer relics. They're not really that great. But if we take a look at my list, I have the LR Elizabeth for obvious reasons. I have Elaine, Jormungandr, Liz, and Helbram. These 5, I think, all probably are the best relics to get. If I had to, rank them, I'd probably put Yorm right here. If I could move her. I can't. Okay, sure. We'll do this then. So Yorm, I would put right there. Then I would, okay, what is going? The site is kind of lagging on me. All right, Yorm, I would put right there. I think I'd probably put Liz right in second spot. Oh, it's tough. I'm actually gonna put Liz in, I think, third, and then I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, something like that. Definitely something like that. Again, this is all gonna be up to you and your personal preference. If you don't have Helbram LR'd and you might not really want him to be LR'd, then you're gonna go for someone else, right? But if I had to pick, and if you're going to go for LR and stuff like that, this is probably what I would do. I like this actually. I like this a lot. So Liz, very, very helpful with hers and Belmoth. Again, Belmoth, I'm telling you, Belmoth is he's something else. So we go down, we go to Liz. She's given PvE to all allies attack 50%. Really good. Sub slot too. Yorm, I mean, her holy relic's made for the deer, so you're gonna want that. Where is Helbram? Helbram right here. He has this 20% basic increase for fairies, basic stat increase for fairies. Very, very good. Very, very good. Even on a sub slot, it can be used. So very strong. Here's Liz. Liz is doing nothing really. But it increases HP related stats, so that's nice. More HP. It's just the add-on, really. It's just the add-on like Gother. And then you have Elaine. Like the rest of these guys, I don't know. They just don't seem that good. I mean, I guess King could have been one, right? 80% when attacking debuffed enemies. That's sure, right? That could have been something, I guess. But I think I'll leave it like this. I think I'll leave it like that. All right. So now we have dogs. So let's go ahead and let's go to the dogs. We can see. Boom. Yeah. So we got Cusack, Melly, Nanashi, Thonar, and our boy Chandler. So I think these are the right choices. I think everyone else kind of sucks. Matrona, low key. If they make this Matrona an LR, I'm telling y'all right now, I could see her actually having very good usage in a giant team, because if they make this blue Matrona an LR with this passive right here, you can't use it in PvP. That's the only thing that sucks, right? Unless they change it when she becomes an LR, but you can't use it in PvP. She's given 25% basic stats here, and then, she's given another 25%. That's 50% basic stats to John. You know how crazy that is? It's actually like kind of crazy, because 50% basic stats. Like if they make this Matrona an LR, it's gonna start getting silly out here. But I had Matrona maybe, but Chandler beat her out. I had Chandler just because Chandler, you're gonna probably use him more anyway. So that's literally the only reason. But yeah, I like this list. Cusack doing extra damage. Meliodas doing all his stuff that he has with the seed of the end, the dark energy, ranking up his skills. Very strong. Also, he's increasing his stats depending on which allies you have. Not bad. But yeah, I think this is the right move. Nanashi being a sub, like you can use it in a sub. Any holy relic that is supporting the team and you can use it in the sub slot is always just gonna be super useful no matter what. Oh, and then Thonar, I mean, she's made for demonic beast, just like Yorm, just like Magelda. She's the same thing, right? Same exact thing. Okay, so let's move down. So we have the dragon or Needhog, whatever. This is what I think is going to be the top 5 for each, or the top 5 for the dragon. We have Freyr, Deanne, or Freya, Deanne, Freyr, Roxy, and Merlin. So, I mean, it doesn't really get better than this. It really doesn't. So, for the dragon or Needhog, there's a lot of demons. I just personally think that the list that I have, you're going to get way more use rather than if you were to pick, Melascula or, I don't know, this Elizabeth or this Berserk Esterosa's kind of sucks. Yeah. So I think that this is a good list here. Again, remember, this is just 5. You only can make 1. So this is just 5 options I have for each. And then you can use your best discretion, right? But if I had to pick, Escanor would be the first one for the bird. For the deer, I genuinely think you should just go for Yorm because she's made for it. But then after that, it doesn't matter. For the dogs, if I had to pick one out of this list, it probably would be Kusaks. But then the close second would be Nanashi. Dragon, for the very, very first pick, yeah, that one's tough. I mean, you could go with Roxy. Roxy's is good because if you run a full human team, she gets so much, she gets so much crit damage and crit chance that she gets. Basic stats and crit damage. Okay. Yeah, she gets basic stats and crit damage. I mean, you could make her number 1. You could. And then maybe number 2 would be Freya, because what did we say? Freya was literally made for the event. Any unit that's made for the actual event itself, you should always prioritize. So maybe Freya first, and then Roxy. It's tough. It is tough. Maybe you go for Roxy first because you are getting it for free, right? You are getting it for free, so I gotta remember that. Yeah, I think probably Freya first, then Roxy maybe. Queen Deanne is good, but I think you might be able to hold off on that. You do want to make a team so that way eventually you can just kind of no diff it. So I think Freya, if you don't have any other real good options for Needhog, I think Freya number 1, Roxy number 2. After that, maybe Freyr number 3. And then it doesn't matter after that, I don't think. I really don't think so. I think Deanne if you're going to run a Sins team in PvP. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess, after that. Okay. Yeah, so that's the dragon. All right, so then we go to a rat finally. The rat demonic beast, I'm going to be honest, it's not I don't really think there's that many great relics, if I'm being honest with you. I'm a PvE guy, so anyone who's good in there, I'm going to have them higher. But even you're never going to use Derriere, so it doesn't matter. You're never going to use Camilla, so it doesn't matter. This Queen Hell is replaced. Gallon, I don't know if you're ever going to use LR Gallon, really, to be honest, besides being gimmicky. This Demon King, you're not using him too much. Elizabeth, this demonic or holy relic was made for this version of Elizabeth. It just gets weird with the list of characters. I don't know. So this is what I've got. I honestly don't really think it matters too much who you get first, but if I had to pick, you might. It's tough. You might just want Sobnox. I guess you want to go for hers for maybe Tyr, because Tyr you can use in Demonic Beast. So maybe you go for Tyr first. So maybe you go Tyr, number 1. Then you go Meliodas. Meliodas can be used in anything, literally all content. So he's still strong in PvE. See, literally a PvE relic. Yeah, he's still pretty strong. I think I would go for this. I like that. Yeah, I really do like the sword though. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, I would go for Melly. Then after that, I think maybe this is good. I think this is good. So let me actually do this. I think I liked this. I know I didn't do like a crazy. I didn't want to. Again, I don't want to make this super long, and you know, you can kind of just see the relics for yourself. But this is, I think, what I'm gonna go with. I do like this. I do like this. So you have one, you have two, three, four, and then five. I do like that a lot. That looks good to me. Let me know what you think, because I'm kind of messing with this. I like it. I like it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I greatly appreciate you guys watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you all later.